This is the new Hydra from Astera.
This is a CineD Gear News video, supported by B&H and CVP.
Hey everyone, Graham Mailer-Sheldon here with CineD.com. We're at Cine Gear 2022. We're at the Astera booth with Thor. How's it going, Thor?
It's going well. How are you?
Not too bad. So tell me about this product. This is actually four stuck together, but what am I looking at here?
So you're looking at the HydraPanel here now, which is the latest product. We launched it now just a few days ago. So it's a nice, tiny, compact little panel, but still with a big output. So if we're looking at, just in terms of a single one, you can see here what we have going. Whereas here we then have four of them mounted all together. So a very versatile light. You can mount 2 together, 3 together, 4 together. So depending on the concept you're doing, depending on what you need, you can still get a bigger, brighter light, softer light. You're not just tied down to this is what it is, this is what you get.
Now, Thor, when I think of Astera as a company, I think of a company that maybe started more in the event space, moved into cinema, now you do a great job at both. This to me feels like it has a cinema focus. I mean, I don't know. This feels like it's aimed at filmmakers.
No, very much so. It's we saw the change coming around. So the first, like you say, we come from the event world. The Pixel Tube was the first light that actually went into film world. But even though it's good, it's great in terms of colors and so on, still didn't have that extra little edge that they need in film. So that's where the Titan tube came in. 3 times as bright, much higher CRI, excellent color space. Basically, you can get whatever you want with it with a Titan LED engine. And that's what's propelled us into the film world. So after that, then we did the Helios tube, we did the Hyperion tube, we've done the Pixel Brick, the AX9, and it just keeps rolling, everything with the Titan engine. So this is the latest offering here, still with the Titan engine. So we're maintaining that exact color space, same consistency between the fixtures, which is very important, not just for us, but more so even for the gaffers, for the DPs out there. You want to know that when you turn on one of our lights, you know what you're going to get. If you say 5500 Kelvin and you got Titan tubes, Hydra panels, and Pixel Bricks, they're all going to give you that same 5500 Kelvin. That's what you want, that's what you need, that's what you expect, and that's what we're doing. Now, yes, this is very much geared towards film, but we've taken it a little bit further, as we tend to do, and you can actually use it as a pixel mappable light as well. So even though it's tiny and compact, we still got 6 pixels in this. So you can use it as a creative tool if you want to do that. So we've actually seen quite a lot of event companies even coming for this here, because it doubles up for them. It gives them a nice compact little soft light when they're doing streaming or anything like that. But then when they're not doing that, they can still utilize it on events, in the background, have some sparkly stuff going. So it's just a really nice, versatile light.
And I mean, I get sort of a pixel brick feel in terms of modularity. I mean, like here you have 4 stuck together. It seems like you have a wide variety of accessories. You can kind of build whatever you want out of the Hydra, right?
Pretty much, yeah. So we're not as versatile in building together as we are with the Pixel Brick, as we can only go sort of sideways on it. But in terms of accessories, absolutely. So obviously we have it like you see it here with just the naked LEDs. It also comes with a gel holder. It's just a little transparent sheet that you can pop on magnetically here. So use your favorite spun, silk. If you want to put some ND on it just to bring it down that extra half stop or whatever, you can do that. There's also a diffuser sheet, so if you just want to soften it up a little bit, maintain the same footprint, the same size, just pop that on as well. But then you want to take it an even step further and you want to have this has got to be a proper soft light, then we got the soft diffuser on it as well, which is an extending out, and that just turns it into one homogeneous light. Obviously that eats light. We don't want that, so we came up with an intensifier as well. So with the intensifier, the native beam angle is 100 by 110 degrees. With the intensifier, it brings it down to 80 degrees, but we're only losing 5 lux at 1 meter. So naked 1 meter, 516 lux. With the intensifier, 511 lux. But now you have one homogeneous light. No multicolors, no multi-shading, anything like that. And then, of course, because we can't just stop there, we got more modifiers. They also come with a 60-degree egg crate and a 40-degree egg crate. So you have all the options there in terms of how to modify your light and get exactly what you need.
Great, and you mentioned form factor. I mean, you could have done a lot of things. You could have gone 1x1, you could have done a 2x1. Why kind of this sort of on-camera sort of feel for a light in terms of form factor?
How many 1x1 lights have you seen out there?
1 million?
Yeah, pretty much. How many have you seen in this size?
I mean, honestly, with those exact dimensions, I think this is the only one I've seen.
Yeah.
Roscoe has their Dash, which is, similar.
Yeah, and it has its place in the market, absolutely, but it is smaller. This one here, like I said, we're coming in at 1300 lumen with this. This is the kind of light that, talking to gaffers all over the world, they've been looking for this light, something that also fits into their existing ecosystem. Most of them have Astera already. They use the app, they know how to work with it. They want something that is small, compact, that you won't need to chuck something in the footwell on the car. It'll go straight in there. You just need to have a quick little fill, put it on top of your camera. It'll go straight in there. You got a cold shoe. Put a 1/4-20 cold shoe adapter on there. You can put it straight in the cage on your camera. It just works for all those little things. Just need it as a little eye light. It does it. But it's also big enough, bright enough to be your key light. So it's just finding that perfect balance on things, and it's taken a while to get there. We worked on this for a long time, but we feel we've gotten to a point where it's a really, really nice, well thought out product. And we found out when we shot the video, it's sort of like it's a new tube shape, because it's not just a key or a fill or anything like that. It looks good in shot as well. You put the soft frame on this, put a little metal plate on the wall, just some double-sided tape on it, pop that on. It looks like it belongs there. It's actually it's a design element, but it's also sitting there acting as a fill light. So, or under a counter or something like that, just to have get that little bit extra feel in the room for it. It just works for so many different things. It's not just a light, it works in shot as well.
As a practical, I mean, honestly, this to me makes more sense as a practical than even a Titan tube. In Los Angeles for a while, everything I saw, every music video had a Titan tube in the background. This works more, I think, in the environments of sort of a modern realistic house set, for example. Talk to me about pricing and availability.
It's just around pixel brick pricing, so it's not expensive. These here are basically fresh off the assembly line. We shipped out 500 of them to the distributors worldwide for their demo kits, shipped out now I think just last week. The first batch of 5,000 is ready to ship from the factory now on the 18th of June. So they're going out to distributors all over the world. We're building 5,000 a month.
In terms of wireless connectivity, very important in professional sets, things like DMX, obviously I've used your Astera app all the time. Is this something with built-in capabilities, or do I need ART7? Talk to me about connectivity.
Oh, absolutely. This is a BTB light, so it's got a built-in Bluetooth bridge. And all of our newer lights going to have the BTB built in, and also the previous lights that didn't have it are now being redesigned to have BTB capabilities. So you can connect the app direct to one of the lights, and then from there you can control the other lights as well, in the same way as if you had an Astera box. So you have that. Obviously you can run wired DMX in the same way you can with pixel bricks, Titan tubes, all of that. You can do wireless DMX, of course, CRMX built in, and with the firmware they're shipping with now, they even have the CRMX2 update as well. So that's all completely there ready.
All right, Thor, thank you so much. Thanks for watching CineD's coverage of Cine Gear 2022. Stay tuned for more coverage. Hey, it's me again. Don't miss your chance to win one of 10 Fujifilm X H2S cameras, as well as $1,000 in cash. That's right, visit CineD.com to learn more.